Hey everyone, Randy here from Forst. I'm going to do a haul video today, and these items I've got to show you today are from a recent trip to a Goodwill. Now, this isn't one of our regular Goodwills. We've been there a couple times, but it's a little ways away from where we normally shop, and they're priced a little bit higher than what we're kind of accustomed to here at our local Goodwills, but we were still able to find some good buys and should have some pretty good flips. So I'm going to go over these items with you guys today. I'm going to tell you what we paid for each one and tell you what some of the comps were for the ones that I was able to find comps for. So I'm going to start off with this vase right here. So this is a Kaiser porcelain, and this is a bisque flower pattern on it. Kaiser is one of the companies one of the makers that my wife just refuses to leave behind. So if we find Kaiser out in the wild, it usually comes home with us. We paid $10 for this one, and not sure if it will be added to our personal collection or if we'll list it. Maybe list it a little bit high so we can kind of display it until it sells. Set it back there so it kind of gets mingled in with our personal stuff. And next would be this wide bottom travel mug. There's a non-slip pad on the bottom of it. It has this really nice little beach scene on it. And I'm not sure the maker on it. I want to say it's Otagiri, but I'm not 100% on that. But we paid $1.99 for this mug, and we've sold several of the wide bottom mugs before, so we usually, if we find them pretty reasonably, we usually pick them up because they flip pretty quick. Normally around $12 to $15 depending on the maker and the pattern and stuff on it. Could be upwards $20 to $25. The next thing that we got was this masterpiece porcelain bunny rabbit by Homeco. So this is a nice little porcelain piece, and we picked this up for $2.50. We were kind of on the fence about it, but we decided to go ahead and buy it. Easter coming up, we thought it may be a good addition to our store. I don't recall comps on this. I want to say they're around between $15 and $20. But like I said, we paid $2.50 for this. It was $4.99, but it had a blue sticker, and blue sticker was half price day for this Goodwill. And then the next piece, or couple of pieces, were these really nice vintage salt and pepper shakers. So these have kind of a textured pattern on them, or textured finish on them, I should say. And then they have, the nice cute little rooster with flowers, and then on the back they have the flowers as well. And these are definitely vintage. If you look at the stoppers on salt and pepper shakers, you can usually tell the older ones will have a cork stopper in them, and then the newer ones would have a plastic piece, usually. These don't have the stoppers in them, but I'm pretty sure with the size of the hole and everything, it would have been a cork stopper on those. We paid $1 for these. They were normally $1 a piece, but they were also a blue sticker, so we got these for $1 for the pair. Now we found 3 pieces of this nice little blue and white flowery porcelain pieces. This one is just like a relish tray or something. They're divided. It's got a nice handle on it. So we paid $5.99 for this one, and this one is definitely it's a Russian piece, and I'm not sure how to say the name, but it's spelled G-Z-H-E-L, gazelle. I'm sorry if I butchered that. If you know how to pronounce it, leave it in the comments so I can be corrected for next time. But really nice piece. So we've got that piece. Like I said, we paid $5.99 for that. And then two more pieces. This little nut bowl. We paid $1.99 for this one. And I'm not sure, it has a different mark on the bottom than the other bigger piece. But it appears to be the same, and the same pattern or same style. So I'm guessing it's Russian piece as well. But I'm not sure about the gazelle on that one. And then we picked up this creamer that has the same kind of blue and white pattern to it. We paid $1.99 for this as well, and it has yet a different mark on the bottom. But they're all three the same style, so I'm thinking they're all three the same company. Right? So I think those are pretty nice finds. I haven't found comps for those yet either. I've seen some different ones for the gazelle, different types of pieces for them, and they sell for upwards $30–40. So I think the bigger one would probably go for that. The smaller ones maybe a little bit less. So, and then we grabbed these two mugs. So these were 99 cents a piece, and these are definitely Otagiri. They are stamped on the bottom, and they have this pattern on them, this lotus garden pattern. Like I said, we paid $1 a piece for these mugs, and I think they usually go for a pair of them like this, probably between $12 to $15. So those are pretty nice. Like I said, we like Otagiri mugs. We pick them up pretty often, either for ourselves to keep or to sell. They sell pretty good. And then next we had this Limoges little lidded trinket dish or covered dish, and we sold something kind of similar to this, another lidded dish that was hinged, but it had kind of this same thing on the top of it. We paid $1.99 for this one. I don't have comps for it either. I wasn't able to find any comps. I haven't done a real deep thorough search, but just my quick overview, I wasn't able to find comps for it. But like I said, it was $1.99, so it should be okay. And then we picked up this piece. So this was $6.99. So this is a wooden pestle and mortar piece. There's different companies that produce these or have these. This one looked really close to a World Market piece that I saw. Same shape and stuff, and this piece was the same shape, but I'm not sure if it was or not. But these will usually sell around $30. So that's a pretty good purchase. And then finally, last piece from Goodwill was this ceramic piece, and this is a Fitz and Floyd piece, and so we paid $3.99 for this, and we wasn't sure. We knew it was like a lighted building, you know, when we picked it up, and you know, we pick up a lot of Fitz and Floyd stuff as well. Wasn't real sure about what it really was when we picked it up, but quick research, we were able to find out that it's part of a nativity set. That's usually a pretty big nativity set. I think it was around 13 pieces, had like little palm trees and stuff with it. It's really pretty, really neat. But the entire set was selling for $60 to $70. You know, like I said, we paid $3.99 for that piece. That was everything from Goodwill on this trip. We did make another stop at another thrift store just up the road from the Goodwill, and just made a quick run through there, and we picked up a couple items, and I'm really glad we stopped into this place because we found this. This is a Burwood owl clock. It has the quartz dial in it, battery powered quartz dial. We paid $6.99 for this, and upon investigation, these will sell around $40 or so. So that made our stop at this thrift store worth it. And then also at this thrift store, they had bags of things hanging along the wall, and we always look through the bags because a lot of times we can find some pretty good stuff in those bags. And one thing that caught my eye looking through the plastic bags was this piece right here. It was this little hand-painted wooden elephant, and I just thought the colors were neat. The flowers were neat. I couldn't really tell anything about it with it in the plastic bag. There's no marks or anything on it, but the only comp I really found for it, I couldn't find any sold comps, but I did find a listed comp, just one listing, and it was listed for $19.99. And then in that same bag was this wooden piece right here. It looks to be hand carved with the flowers on both sides, and debating on what this would have been used for. It, you know, at first glance it kind of looked to me like a napkin holder, but the way it's curved out, it doesn't look like it would work real well for that. So I'm not real sure. Maybe like a drink holder or something. And then one more item that was in that same plastic bag was this Whistling Dixie Line train whistle. I haven't yet convinced myself to put my mouth on it and see if it works. So this was in the bag also. I wasn't real thrilled about this. It just was in the bag with, you know, these other items, and I thought, all right, that's cool. Yeah, that's kind of cute. But after I researched, these things will sell for about $12. I found a sold comp for $12. So, you know, there you go. You never know, right? So those three items that were in the bag that we picked up, we gave $3.99 for all of those. And you know, if we can get 20 for the elephant and 12 or so for the whistle, you know, definitely worth the stop at this little thrift store, right? Alright guys, that is everything from this trip for this haul. You know, I feel like we did pretty good. We found some new things, some different sorts of things that we haven't really picked up before, that I'm really excited about, and you know, hopefully we'll get those listed pretty soon and get them up in our eBay store. So I want to thank everybody for watching. You know, if you saw something you liked here, just leave us a comment in the down below, and we'll have this stuff in our eBay store soon. So thank you guys. Thanks to all of our subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that little bell if you want to be notified of when we post new videos. And then give us a thumbs up also. Then don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. So we'll have links to all of those in the description below, as well as a link to our eBay store. I'll see you next time. Bye.